Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I appreciate the effort you've made to be here, and I promise it's going to be worth your time. Today, I'm going to talk about something that has the power to change your life, focusing on yourself. You know, the most important project you'll ever work on is yourself. The most valuable investment you can make is in your own growth, in your own development. Let me start with a little story. When I was just starting out, I thought I had everything figured out. I thought success was about knowing the right people, being in the right place at the right time. But I found myself constantly looking around, comparing my progress to others. I was always wondering, why is he doing better than me? Or why does she seem to have it all together? And you know what that did? It distracted me. It drained my energy and left me feeling inadequate. One day, a mentor of mine asked me a simple but profound question. He said, "Jim, what are you doing to become the best version of yourself?" That hit me hard. Here I was, spending all my time worrying about what others were doing and not focusing on improving myself. He then said something that changed my perspective forever. You can't control what others do, but you control what you do. So I started to focus on myself. I began to invest time in my own development. I read books, attended seminars, and most importantly, I took action on what I learned. Slowly but surely, things began to change. My confidence grew, my skills improved, and I started seeing real progress. By the way, how often do you find yourself comparing your life to others? Social media makes it easy, doesn't it? You see someone's highlight reel and you start thinking, why isn't my life like that? But here's the truth. Comparing yourself to others is a losing game. You see, everyone has their own path, their own timeline. What you're seeing is just the surface. You don't see the struggles, the setbacks, the hard work behind the scenes. Instead of looking at others, ask yourself, what can I do today to be better than I was yesterday? It's about progress, not perfection. It's about making small, consistent improvements. You don't have to make huge leaps every day, just small steps in the right direction. What skills could you develop that would make a difference in your life? Maybe it's improving your communication, learning to manage your time better, or developing a new professional skill. When you focus on improving yourself, you're investing in your future. Each new skill you learn, each habit you build, is a step towards becoming the person you want to be. Focusing on yourself also means taking care of your health. Without good health, everything else falls apart. You eating right, exercising, getting enough rest, these may seem like basic things, but they're the foundation of everything else. When you feel good physically, you're more likely to perform well in other areas of your life. Common address something that's both common and highly destructive. Comparison, you see. One of the biggest pitfalls in life is the habit of comparing ourselves to others. It's a trap that can steal your joy, your peace of mind, and even your motivation. But why do we fall into this trap? Why do we look at others and feel inadequate? Think about social media for a moment. It's a highlight reel, isn't it? You scroll through and see people traveling to exotic places, landing big promotions, buying new houses, or celebrating seemingly perfect relationships. Why isn't my life like that? But let me tell you a secret. What you see is not the whole story. Everyone has their struggles, their bad days, their moments of doubt. You're comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. I remember a young man I once mentored. He was talented, ambitious, and hardworking. But he had a habit of constantly comparing himself to his peers. He'd see a friend get a promotion and think, I'm falling behind. Another friend would buy a new car, and he'd say, why can't I afford that? This constant comparison made him feel like he was never enough. It drained his energy and made him question his own path. One day I asked him, why do you think their success means you're failing? He looked at me puzzled. I said, their success doesn't take anything away from you. It doesn't mean you're not successful too. Everyone has their own timeline, their own path. This realization was a turning point for him. He stopped looking at others and started focusing on his own progress. And guess what? He began to thrive. His confidence grew, his work improved, and he found joy in his own achievement. Consider this as imagine two people planting a tree. One plants an oak tree and the other plants a cherry blossom. The oak tree takes years to grow tall and strong, while the cherry blossom blooms beautifully in just a few seasons. Both are valuable, both are beautiful, but they grow at their own pace. Comparing the two doesn't make sense, does it? It's the same with people. We all grow and succeed in our own time. What you should exactly do instead of comparing yourself to others. Focus on your own growth. Set your own goals. Measure your progress against where you were yesterday, not where someone else is today. Celebrate your own milestones, no matter how small they may seem. Ask yourself, what can I do today to improve myself? Maybe it's learning a new skill. Maybe it's taking better care of your health, or maybe it's working on your mindset. Whatever it is, make it personal. Make it about you. When you focus on your own development, you'll find that you're more motivated, more fulfilled, and ultimately more successful. Let's dive into something fundamental to your success. Your personal philosophy. Your personal philosophy is the lens through which you see the world. The foundation upon which you build your life. It's your beliefs, your values, your principles, and it shapes every decision you make, every action you take. Think of it as a set of the sail that determines your direction in life. When I was young, I thought success was about luck or who you knew. But I learned that success starts with the way you think. It's your philosophy that makes the difference. One of my mentors once told me, Jim, if you want to change your life, you must first change your thinking. That was a light bulb moment for me. I realized that my results were a reflection of my thoughts and beliefs. So how do you develop a strong personal philosophy? It begins with awareness. You need to be aware of the beliefs that are driving your actions. Ask yourself, what do I believe about success? What do I believe about my potential? What do I believe about hard work? Your answers to these questions will reveal the philosophy guiding your life. For example, if you believe that success is out of your reach, that it's only for a select few, then that's going to shape your actions. You might not put in the effort because deep down you think it won't matter. But if you believe that success is possible for anyone willing to work for it, you'll approach your goals with determination and persistence. How you can exactly refine and strengthen your personal philosophy. Here are some practical steps. Read books that challenge and inspire you. Books are a treasure trove of wisdom. They offer insights and ideas that can reshape your thinking. I remember when I first read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It opened my eyes to the principles of success and changed my life. Associate with positive, successful people. The people you spend time with influence your thoughts and beliefs. If you surround yourself with negative, pessimistic people, their attitudes will rub off on you. But if you spend time with optimistic, driven individuals, you'll adopt their mindset. Seek out mentors and peers who inspire you to be better. Let's practice reflection. Take time each day to reflect on your experiences, your actions, and your thoughts. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? What can I improve? What beliefs are guiding my actions? Reflection helps you to learn and grow. It allows you to course correct and stay aligned with your goals. Get goals. Clear written goals give you direction and purpose. They help you to focus your efforts and measure your progress. Your goals should reflect your values and your vision for your life. When you set and achieve goals, it reinforces your belief in your ability to succeed. Lastly, take action. Philosophy without action is empty. It's not enough to think positively or have great ideas. You must act on them. Consistent, purposeful action is what brings results. As you take action and see progress, your confidence grows and your philosophy strengthens. You see, setting goals is like drawing a map for your life. Without goals, you drift. With goals, you have a clear direction and purpose. It's the difference between wandering aimlessly and charting a course towards your dreams. Why is it important to set your own goals rather than just following others? Imagine for a moment that you're in a boat without a rudder. No matter how hard you row, you'll just go in circles or be pushed wherever the current takes you. I remember when I was just starting out, I didn't have clear goals. I was working hard, but I wasn't getting anywhere. I felt like I was on a treadmill, always moving but never making progress. One day, a mentor asked me, Jim, what are your goals? He told me something I'll never forget. If you don't have your own plans, you'll fit into someone else's plans. That was a wake-up call. I realized I needed to take control of my life by setting my own goals. What are your goals? Have you taken the time to write them down? If not, start today. Think about what you want to achieve in different areas of your life. Your career, your health, your relationships. Write down specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. And remember, it's not enough to just set goals. You need to review them regularly. Keep them in a place where you can see them every day. This keeps your goals top of mind and helps you stay focused. Let's dive into a subject that's crucial for achieving your goals. Self-discipline. You see, self-discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's about taking control of your habits, your actions, and your time. Without self-discipline, even the best plans will fall apart. What exactly is self-discipline? It's the practice of self-control, the ability to push yourself to take action regardless of emotional state. It's doing what you should do when you should do it, whether you feel like it or not. Think about that for a moment. How often do we let our feelings dictate our actions? We wake up and think, I don't feel like working out today, or I'll start that project tomorrow. But successful people don't let their feelings control their actions. They master their emotions and follow through with their plans. You might be wondering, why is self-discipline so important for personal growth? It's because growth requires consistency. It's not about what you do occasionally, but what you do consistently. Whether it's learning a new skill, building a business, or improving your health. Success comes from small actions repeated day after day. Self-discipline is what keeps you on track, helps you resist temptations, and ensures you keep moving forward. So how do you build and maintain self-discipline? Let's start with setting clear goals. When you know exactly what you want to achieve, it's easier to stay focused. Write down your goals and break them into smaller, manageable tasks. This gives you a clear roadmap to follow. Each small task you complete builds momentum and strengthens your discipline. Let's create a routine. Routines take the guesswork out of decision-making. When you have a set schedule, you don't waste time deciding what to do next. You wake up knowing exactly what needs to be done. Whether it's a morning workout, an hour of reading, or a set time for working on your projects, a routine helps you stay disciplined and productive. One powerful strategy is to prioritize your tasks. Focus on the most important tasks first. We all have a limited amount of willpower each day, so use it wisely. Tackle the hardest tasks when your energy and focus are at their peak. This not only boosts your productivity, but also builds your discipline by facing challenges head on. Also, don't forget the role of accountability. Sharing your goals with someone you trust can significantly boost your discipline. Find a mentor, a coach, or a friend who can hold you accountable. Regular check-ins and progress updates keep you motivated and on. It's harder to slack off when someone is cheering you on and expecting results. Lastly, be kind to yourself. Self-discipline doesn't mean being perfect. It's about making more right choices than wrong ones. If you stumble, don't beat yourself up. Learn from it and get back on track. Remember, progress is more important than perfection. Celebrate your small victories and keep pushing forward. Let's explore a fundamental principle at the core of personal and professional success. Investing in yourself through lifelong learning. You see, the world is constantly changing. New technologies emerge, industries evolve, and the demands on our skills and knowledge shift. The key to staying relevant and achieving your full potential is to commit to continuous learning and self-improvement. You might be wondering, why is lifelong learning so important? Think about it this way. Your mind is like a garden. If you don't nurture it, weeds will take over. But if you regularly plant seeds of knowledge and cultivate your skills, you'll harvest a rich bounty of opportunities and achievements. Learning doesn't stop when you graduate from school. In fact, that's just the beginning. The real education starts when you take responsibility for your own growth and make learning a lifelong habit. One of the best ways to invest in yourself is through education. This doesn't necessarily mean going back to school. Although formal education can be valuable, it's about being curious and seeking knowledge wherever you can find it. Read books, take online courses, attend seminars, and listen to podcasts. The resources available today are incredible. You can learn about almost anything from the comfort of your home. Another powerful way to invest in yourself is by developing new skills. Skills are the currency of the 21st century. The more skills you have, the more valuable you become. Think about what skills are in demand in your field or what new skills could complement your existing ones. Maybe it's learning a new language, improving your public speaking, or mastering a software program. Whatever it is, make a plan to acquire it. Think about the role of mentors in lifelong learning. A mentor can provide guidance, share their experiences, and help you avoid common pitfalls. Look for mentors in your field or people who have achieved what you aspire to. Don't be afraid to reach out and ask for their advice. Most successful people are willing to help those who show a genuine desire to learn and grow. Consider the story of Oprah Winfrey. Oprah credits much of her success to her commitment to learning and the mentors who guided her along the way. Despite facing numerous challenges early in her life, she never stopped learning. She read voraciously, sought out mentors, and constantly looked for ways to improve. Her dedication to personal growth turned her into one of the most influential media figures in the world. So how can you make lifelong learning a part of your daily routine? Start by setting aside time each day for learning. It could be as little as 15 minutes of reading in the morning, listening to an educational podcast during your commute, or taking an online course in the evening. The key is consistency. Small, regular efforts compound over time and lead to significant improvement. Also, embrace a growth mindset. This means believing that your abilities and intelligence can be developed with effort and perseverance. When you encounter challenges, see them as opportunities to learn rather than obstacles. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and keep pushing yourself to learn and grow. Now, let me ask you, what areas of your life could benefit from more knowledge or new skills? What steps can you take today to invest in yourself? Remember, the best investment you can make is in your own growth, as it pays dividends for a lifetime. Imagine where you could be a year from now if you committed to learning something new every day. Think about the doors that could open, the opportunities that could arise, and the personal satisfaction of knowing you're becoming the best version of yourself. Lifelong learning isn't just about professional success. It's about enriching your life. It keeps your mind sharp, your perspectives broad, and your spirit curious. It allows you to adapt to change, solve problems creatively, and seize new opportunities. It makes life more interesting and fulfilling. How focusing on your own growth can have a profound impact on others. You see, personal development isn't just about improving your own life. It's about creating a ripple effect that touches the lives of those around you. When you invest in yourself, you inspire and elevate others, often in ways you might not even realize. Have you ever noticed how being around motivated and successful people can lift your spirits and push you to do better? Their energy, their drive, it's contagious. That's the ripple effect in action. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, you naturally inspire others to do the same. Your actions, your achievements, and even your attitude can influence and motivate those around you. Let me share a story with you. There was a man named David who worked tirelessly to improve himself. He attended seminars, read extensively, and applied what he learned in his daily life. Over time, his efforts paid off. He became successful in his career, but something even more remarkable happened. His colleagues began to notice his dedication and growth. They saw his commitment to excellence and started emulating his habits. His personal growth created a culture of improvement in his workplace. People were more motivated, productivity increased, and the whole team benefited. David's focus on his own development had a positive impact on everyone around him. How often do we underestimate the influence we have on those closest to us? Every choice you make, every step you take towards self-improvement, sends a message that says, if I can do it, so can you. Your personal success becomes a beacon of possibility for your family. It shows them that growth is achievable and that they too can overcome challenges and reach their potential. One of the most compelling examples of the ripple effect is the story of Nelson Mandela. Mandela's personal focus on justice, equality, and self-improvement didn't just transform his life. It transformed an entire nation. His commitment to his values and his personal growth inspired millions around the world. He showed that one person's dedication and courage could lead to significant social change. His life is a testament to how personal focus can have an extraordinary impact on others. In your community, your personal growth can also be a powerful force for good. When you achieve success, you have the means and the influence to help others. You can mentor young people, support local initiatives, and contribute to causes you care about. Your success can provide opportunities for others and help uplift those in need. By focusing on your own growth, you build the capacity to give back in meaningful ways. Let's take the example of a successful entrepreneur who started with nothing but a dream and a lot of hard work. Over the years, she built a thriving business. But her story doesn't end with her own success. She used her resources and knowledge to mentor aspiring entrepreneurs. She created scholarships, funded community projects, and provided jobs in her local area. Her personal success had a ripple effect that benefited countless others. Consider a teacher who continually seeks to improve their teaching methods and deepen their knowledge. Their commitment to personal growth doesn't just benefit their career. It transforms the lives of their students. These students, inspired by their teacher's dedication, go on to achieve great things, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond the classroom. Let me ask you, how can you create a ripple effect in your own life? Start by focusing on your growth. Invest in your education, develop new skills, and cultivate a positive mindset. As you grow, look for ways to share your knowledge and support others. Be mindful of the example you set and the impact your actions can have. Remember, the ripple effect begins with you. Each step you take towards self-improvement sends out waves of influence that can touch many lives. Your personal success can inspire others to dream bigger, work harder, and achieve more. It can create a positive, supportive environment in your family, your workplace, and your community. Remember, focusing on yourself is not selfish. It's essential. When you invest in your own growth, you not only improve your life, but also inspire and uplift those around you. Your success becomes a beacon, encouraging others to strive for their own excellence. So I challenge you to take action today. Reflect on what you've learned, set clear goals, and develop the discipline to pursue them. Cultivate a positive attitude, commit to continuous learning, and be mindful of the influence you have on others. Ask yourself, what steps can I take right now to move closer to my goals? And then take those steps. The path to personal excellence starts with a single step. Make that step today. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself and watch as your life transforms and your influence grows. You have the power to create a positive ripple effect that can change the world.